The King's Magic Drum. Once upon a time, in a kingdom nestled between misty mountains and green meadows, there lived a king unlike any other. King Oswald was wise and fair, but there was one thing that made him truly special: a magnificent magic drum. This drum was no ordinary instrument. It was carved from a tree that grew in the heart of the enchanted forest and stretched twice as tall as the tallest man in the land. Its surface sparkled with golden patterns, and whenever it was played, something wonderful happened. The sound of the drum could summon happiness and kindness in every corner of the kingdom. King Oswald treasured his magic drum. He would play it each morning, and its deep, booming sound rolled across the land like a friendly thunder. When the villagers heard the drum, they felt their worries melt away. Farmers sang while tending their fields, bakers whistled as they kneaded dough, and children laughed while playing in the sun. The kingdom glowed with joy and warmth. But as time passed, a shadow crept into the king's heart. He began to wonder, what if someone else has a drum like mine? What if the magic isn't really special? These thoughts made him anxious. He decided to lock the magic drum away in a tower, thinking it would keep his kingdom's happiness safe. Days turned into weeks, and the kingdom slowly changed. Without the music of the magic drum, smiles faded and laughter grew quiet. People felt tired and grumpy. Even the flowers drooped and the birds sang less often. The king noticed the gloom, but didn't know what was wrong. One crisp morning, a young girl named Lila, who lived near the palace, decided to find out what had happened. Lila was curious and brave, with a heart as bright as a sunflower. She tiptoed up to the palace gate and asked the guards where the magic drum had gone. They shrugged, saying the drum was hidden away by the king's orders. Lila decided she must speak to King Oswald. She gathered her courage, marched into the throne room, and bowed. "Your Majesty," she said, "I think the kingdom misses the magic drum. Without its music, our hearts feel heavy." King Oswald looked at Lila's hopeful eyes and sighed. "But what if the magic isn't special? What if someone else has a drum just like mine?" Lila smiled gently. "It doesn't matter if someone else has a magic drum too. What matters is how you use it to make others happy. The magic isn't just in the drum, it's in the sharing." The king thought about her words. He realized that keeping the drum to himself hadn't protected happiness. Instead, it had hidden it away. That evening, King Oswald climbed the tower and brought the magic drum back to the palace square. He invited everyone in the kingdom to join him. As the sun set, he beat the drum with all his heart. The sound boomed and sparkled, echoing through the meadows and up into the mountains. People danced, sang, and hugged each other. The air filled with joy, brighter than ever before. From that day on, the king played the magic drum not just for himself, but for everyone. Sometimes he even let others try, discovering that when people played together, the music grew even more magical. The kingdom flourished, and King Oswald learned that sharing happiness made it grow 10 times brighter. And so, the magic drum became a symbol of kindness, reminding everyone that the most wonderful magic is the joy we share with each other. And in the kingdom of King Oswald, happiness echoed across the land, as long as there was someone willing to play the drum and someone willing to listen.